Google's new Chromecast device appears to be a big hit. A promotion offering 3 free months of Netflix has already been rescinded, as Google says it only had a limited quantity of Netflix to give away in the first place. Whatever quantity that was, sales of the device blew through it in a day, but that's not the only device Google has been showing off. George Stahl from Dow Jones. Talk about what else Google has shared.
Yeah, Google has shown off this what's been called a Google TV, or a set-top box that basically acts a lot like what maybe you get from an Apple TV or a Roku. Of course, no one really has.
I mean, there's already a Google TV product that is a few years old, hasn't gotten a lot of traction. But this is separate. This is something that Andy Rubin, the former head of Android, was showing off, I think, in January.
At the Consumer Electronics Show to people. And people were expecting it to be part of their developer conference that happened in May, but they didn't announce it then.
Okay.
And then Chromecast came out, and people were like, well, wait, is this going to replace what we've been hearing about and what the company has been talking about
How do
in
they
the past?
compare what Chromecast, this new, don't call it a dongle,
device,
attachment, whatever, how does this device that was previewed and we haven't actually seen, and we don't know if it will be released, how does that compare to the functionality we got in Chromecast?
It offers more functionality. And the big thing is Chromecast is limited in the apps that it can serve. For example, it doesn't have access to Amazon Instant app, HBO Go, MLB TV. So those are some of the things
right now
that
it's YouTube,
you can't.
it's Netflix, it will be Pandora.
Right.
It's googly type stuff, Google Music.
Yeah, right. And that's about it. So you don't have the full experience, the full breadth of offerings that you would with the set-top box, which also probably will allow you to do streaming and other things.
Now, it is interesting. We have seen really a big land grab for the living room among technology companies. We got Apple has Apple TV, sold 5.3 million in their fiscal year last year. Still, they call it a hobby, but that's a respectable number of devices out there. You got the Xbox One coming.
Absolutely.
Not sure that's going to have as much pickup as this Chromecast, given it costs $500.
True, but still, I mean, Xbox already has a pretty big spot in many people's living rooms.
It does, and we'll see if people replaced it.
But none of these things are really disruptive because they haven't been able to penetrate that whole content provider, content distributor relationship that networks have with the paid TV providers. And, all this is on the top type of offerings, and it doesn't penetrate there. When someone is able to penetrate that relationship and break the bundle, then you'll have something that could really revolutionize the living room.
I guess it reduces friction, theoretically. It's making it easier to get video from your tablet, from your phone, onto the bigger screen, so people may start consuming more video from the internet, which they have been watching on their laptop, maybe on the TV screen.
But it doesn't completely replace the experience of what you get from pay TV.
The sign I got late last night, my mom sends an email to the whole family saying, my 70-year-old mother saying, hey, have you seen this? This is a really cool device. My 70-year-old mom, who just got her first iPhone, is interested. That's an interesting sign.
Maybe she should check out some of the stories that you write.
She sent a New York Times article to me. I wrote a story on it. It's terrible. Anyway, George Stahl.
All right.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Have a good weekend.